Hi, everybody. Time for the digital marketing news this week. I have some things this week that will actually change the future of marketing in a very big way, and you're going to need to prepare for. So we'll go into that. Also, I've got some other pretty big news, but in general, I'm just excited. I'm excited to be learning with you this week. You know, this morning I was working out. I get up at about 5 a.m. every day. I work out for an hour. I will either do CrossFit or I'll do a run somewhere between 3 and 6 miles. And I love to learn every single morning. It's one of my favorite ways to start the day. Roll out of bed, pound some coffee, learn for an hour, and when I'm sick of learning, I'll just blast some music, right? But anyways, this morning I'm listening to the Tony Robbins podcast, and he's interviewing Evander Holyfield. And Evander Holyfield says to Tony Robbins, he says, "Listen, Tony, we only lose when we quit. We only lose when we quit. We only lose when we quit." And that was just one of the many pieces of wisdom that he shared. And I love that because we're not quitting, right? We're learning together every single day. We're getting better every single day. And this is all part of a process. So I hope that you are enjoying learning with me each week. I'm enjoying learning and then regurgitating information to you and putting my own spin on it, my own lens on it, my own strategy on it. So let's keep moving together. We will only lose if we quit, people, and we will not quit in our pursuits in life. So first thing, Google says they won't replace cookies with another tracking tech. Google owns Chrome, okay? Chrome has cookies. When they have cookies, they can aggregate personal information about people and they can use it in their advertising. Google will not be replacing this with another personal identifier. This is a huge deal. They're going to be doing something else called Flock. Flock, it's kind of a weird word. It creates cohorts of flock, right? It's like, think of it as like a flock of people in a group. So now they're going to be grouping together people and using that for advertising, opposed to personal identifiers. So you don't have to worry about being tracked online, people serving ads specifically to you. From a Google perspective inside of Chrome, we'll see how the rest of the industry responds, but it's a big deal. So we're going to have to do a bunch of migrations around that. I made a video specifically on that. That'll be coming out on the channel. Check it out. Next thing, that's big news, huge news. Don't put that in a bushel basket, right? Bring it out. Next thing is SEMRush is going public. I'm so pumped up to see this MarTech going public. SEMRush, they're a good company. They've been in the community for a long time, and they are going public. So pretty crazy. I was looking at some of their numbers, and so they serve over 60,000 companies and generate over 140 million in annual revenue. They spend 56 million on marketing last year, I think I saw. They had a little bit of a burn going on there, meaning they're not profitable. I believe that's what I saw in the numbers. Regardless, it's a great tool. I think it's going to do pretty well. MarTech companies historically haven't done great when they've gone public, but we'll see. Next thing is Google says it's okay if 30 to 40% of URLs in Search Console return a 404. John Mueller says it's perfectly fine if as many as 30 to 40% of URLs respond to 404. It's completely natural. So 404 error means page not found. And Google's saying you don't have to really worry about having a lot of pages not found in Search Console. So make of that what you will. Next thing, Google says word count isn't a quality factor. So there's a bunch of studies that have come out, one in particular by Brian Dean from Backlinko, great guy. He said that 2,000 words of content is generally the highest ranking content on Google. I still believe that to be the case. However, John Mueller said this past week, it's not as simple as that. From our point of view, the number of words on a page is not a quality factor, not a ranking factor. So just blindly adding more and more text to a page doesn't make it better. I will say when we refresh content, when we make it longer, when we add quality, when we show Google the page is alive, it almost always ranks better. So take that with a grain of salt. But I think if you're adding quality content, it matters. Next thing, Twitter is enabling users to monetize content with superfollow. So YouTube has this, now Twitter has this. You can basically subscribe to get premium content on a Twitter profile now. This could be really great for media sites out there, and it could be good for celebrities and people who make courses and stuff like that. I've seen people monetizing through Instagram this way too. They will have a premium account and then a non-premium account. But anyways, the news with Twitter is that so they say for $4.99 a month, you can super follow your favorite tweeter. You can also earn perks such as a supporter badge, subscriber-only newsletter, premium content discounts, and community access. So, were I to do this, I could make all of these all this premium content, you could follow me in this extra area for $4.99 a month, and I could try to build up a base and get some revenue going there. It's not something that I'll do, but I could do it, and I'm sure it'd be really great for a lot of people. Next thing, Twitter conducts a shopping experiment. So all these sites are trying to get in on e-com because basically all these multi-location businesses and products, they've had to kind of come online, and so now Twitter is trying to get more into the shopping game, the e-com game. And so they've done a couple new little things. One is adding a shop call to action button, and that looks like it's the biggest thing. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try to build some type of merchant center area like Facebook has done, or make the ability to transact natively inside of Twitter, because we're seeing a lot of people, the other sites are doing that. They might want to call up Shopify and see if they could integrate with Shopify on that, like Facebook did, as long as there's not a license deal there. Next thing, Google says internal linking gives a sense of page importance. So if you've got one really, like you got 10 really important pages that you really, really want to rank on your site, internal linking is a great thing to do. I've done a video on this in the past. I'll tell you my exact system for doing that. I recommend you watch it because I put so many hours into doing internal linking stuff. You can watch a 5-minute video and get like 5 years of knowledge really quick. But briefly, footer, as many links in content generally, and there's some more stuff to it. But the more that you point links to specific pages on your website, the better chance that will have to rank. Next thing, Pinterest has unveiled some new marketing tools. So there's Pinterest Premiere. It's a video ad option that puts your commercial in the home feed for a specific demographic, interest, or category. There's interactive trends tool update, so an updated tool that provides enhanced insights. Conversion insights rollout. It's a new report that enables you to see promoted and organic pin metrics in a single place. So that's it for the digital marketing news this week. Make sure you attend our Amazon webinar that's coming up. It's going to be really great. It's coming up in a couple weeks. We got 2 pros who are going to be presenting with me. If you didn't know it, pretty much everybody can advertise on Amazon based off of their DSP network. So it's not just products. And they have a pretty big service category section as well. Good thing for everybody to know about. What do you think of the news this week? Comment below. I love chatting with you online. That's why I like to do these videos. I hope that you're doing well. And I hope everything's going good. And let's connect again next week and just keep learning together. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.